The political future of an Orange County supervisor hangs in the balance. His colleagues are meeting right now and calling for him to resign. But Andrew Do is a no-show. KCAL News reporter Michelle Geely live in Santa Ana where that board meeting is underway. Michelle, what do we know?
And Chris, just to be clear, it's Supervisor Katrina Foley who has asked for Andrew Do, her colleague, to resign. And as you said, his seat is empty. The Board of Supervisors meeting going on right now behind me here in Santa Ana. His colleague Katrina Foley says the board members have been told by the CEO that he will likely miss, quote, many future meetings. Do's Tustin home was raided by the FBI last week, as was the home of his daughter, Rhiannon Do. The 23-year-old is named in a lawsuit filed by Orange County for allegedly misusing public funds that were supposed to go to feed the needy. There are accusations that Rhiannon Do and several others used taxpayer money to purchase homes. While Supervisor Andrew Do has not been named in the lawsuit, Supervisor Katrina Foley says the investigations make it difficult for him to do his job and he should resign.
Well, what we know is that a federal court judge had sufficient evidence to be able to issue a search warrant for a seated Orange County supervisor and his wife, who is a seated judge, and their home. So that shows me, as a lawyer, that there's some evidence of some wrongdoing or the search warrant would not have been issued. So he will have his due process. He'll be able to work through this process in the court of law. But at this time, for the Orange County Board of Supervisors, his presence is actually creating a disruption. There is a lack of trust in his representation, and so we think it's best for all of us that he resign, and then we can get about the business of the County of Orange.
Now, when I knocked on Andrew Do's Westminster door, he did stand behind the door, but he wouldn't open it. I wanted to talk to him, ask him a few questions, but he simply walked away. And I should say that next week on the board agenda here at the Board of Supervisors, the 4 remaining board members are asking Andrew Do to step aside as far as other committees that he sits on, like the Air Quality Management District. They say at this point, he really shouldn't be representing Orange County as he's under investigation. That's the latest live in Santa Ana. I'm Michelle Geely. Back to you.
Yeah, definitely a lot to come from this. Michelle Geely, thank you so much.